Hey guys, welcome back. In the last video we left off creating this low poly pine tree. In this video we're going to focus on creating this low poly rock. Admittedly, I don't feel as if I'm a creative person. Yeah, that might be a put down, but honestly that's how I feel. And when I start a project like this, I find it really difficult to visualize something and draw it straight away. There are two places in mind where you can grab this inspiration from. The first of these places is here at artstation.com. This is where artists go and showcase their work as part of their portfolio. Type in your subject, like low poly rock, and here you just be amazed of the work that's been produced. So if we have a look, yep, all cool. Let's just have a look at this one here. One of the good things I like about this website is that not only can I see it like this, but I can get a 3D look. You know, you can actually get a reference from all sides of this. And this might help, you know, drive your creative juices. Another goldmine place for getting inspiration is no other than Pinterest.com. The links for these two websites will be found in the description. So let's just have a look. Here I've typed in the low poly rock, and here straight away you just be again amazed at all the available resources just to help you get an idea of what kind of rock you want to create. But you know, you can look at all this, be inspired, but you need some way of being able to organize this information so that you can refer back to it. So this is where I use this application called PureRef. If you head over to pureref.com, again the link will be in the description, download the application, and this is what I use to organize my reference materials. So I'm going to fire it up, and here it is. That's it. It is absolutely that simple, and it just, you know, it just allows me to just focus on the ideas and not so much how to use this application. So I'm going to use the right mouse button and just move it over here. I'm going to bring Pinterest open again. I like this piece of work, so what I'm going to do is all I have to do is click on that image and drag it into here, and you can just organize it, and then you can go back and you might like something else like this one here and bring that in. And just, this is a great way to organize your visual board. Now I'm going to keep that artboard to the side so that I can refer to it as we're creating our rock. Now the rock I'm actually going to create is probably this one here. Okay, so let's just do that now. Just bring it to the side here, and away we go. Now open up that last file that we created with that pine tree. But if you're just joining this series, you'll find that tree file if you go to the description and download the Start Blender file. With that tree selected, by clicking on it, I'm going to press H to hide it. And the next thing I'm going to do is press Shift A for adding a mesh, and we're going to add a cube. Press Tab to go into edit mode, as you can see up here. And then we're going to scale by pressing S and then Z. So S and then Z, scale it in the Z axis and just shrink that a bit. Then I'm going to do some loop cuts. I'm going to go Control R and do loop cut in this direction, left click and then escape, and then do it in the other direction. Control R, left click and escape. I'm going to press number 3 to select faces, and I'm going to select this face, holding down the Shift key, this face and this face. I'm now going to press E to extrude upwards to about there. The next thing I'm going to do is just play around a bit really. So what we're going to do is press 1 to go into vertices, and we're just going to bring some of these vertices out. So I'd like to, you know, I'm looking at my image and I'm going to press G to move and bring that one out a bit, and most likely this one here. Now as you can see, this one didn't move at all. Okay, you have to manually move it. Okay, or what we could have done, if I just Control Z all those, is the proportional key. I'm going to press O, and so when I move this, pressing G, you can see anything in that circle will move with it, okay? So it just helps naturally move things. So I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to move that one out a bit as well. I might reduce the actual, when I do it, I might, reduce it a little bit. So you just press G and then reduce that circle a bit. So just only affect that a little bit. And just go around and click on and just move things out how you see fit, using your references. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is looking at my picture, I can see these, I need to select these two. So press 3 and click those two faces, holding down the Shift key. As I select them, press E to extrude upwards. Click the left mouse button, press S to scale, bring that in a bit. Okay. I'm going to go into vertices again by pressing 1, click on that one and bring that probably about there. I'm going to grab that one and bring it out a bit. Probably bring that one up in a bit. That one's probably feels, oops, that one feels a little bit too out, or the others just don't feel that they're out further enough, far enough. So a good look around. Yeah, maybe bring this one out on the bottom. Anyway, that looks too flat. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to teach you is using bevel. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these sharp angles. So if you click on a vertex, and you press Control B and then V, and you'll start beveling on those corners. So we'll do the same thing, click on this one, Control B and then V. Control B and V, and just do that where you'd like some beveled corners. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that rock, and I'm pretty sure you guys have created some pretty good rocks yourselves. So the next thing I'm going to do, and we're going to do, is start shading this rock. So again, just like we did with the other, like the tree, we're going to, but because we've already got a material already existing in here for the tree, what I'm going to do is click over here on this material. So I'm just going to hit Tab to get into object mode, click on my object, and then over here in materials property, click on that. In this drop down, I've got this material. I'm going to select that, okay, and that selects it. The next thing I'm going to do is go over here, and in this drop down, pick my palette, okay, and then I'm going to go back over here, press the tab, and then press A to select everything. Over here, you can see all your faces. Press A to select everything, S to scale, and then press O. But we've still got this circle here, and what that's telling me is that I've left this on. So just press O while you're over here, and that turns that off. Now you can see the pixel there. So what we're going to do is press G while that's highlighted and move it to wherever we want on this palette, to what color we want the rock. So I'm going to make it a dark gray, about there. What we're going to do is going to press Tab to go into object mode and have a good look. And there we go. We have our rock. Don't forget to Control S to save. And we're going to go over here and double click on the cube and rename it to rock. Now if you wanted to bring that tree back, press Alt H, that brings back that tree. Select that tree and then you can press G and let's say X and just move it, and then we have our rock and our tree together. See you at the next video. If this video was helpful, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the other videos. If there's any improvements or any other feedback you'd like to give, feel free to share it in the comments. See you next time.